Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I'm so glad you're here. Today's date is Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. Well, I was surprised to see something in the news today. Apparently, there's going to be an appointment. Let's see what I'm talking about. Okay, so 46 wants John Podesta to head the rollout of climate law provisions. In other words, he is going to be spending hundreds of millions of dollars that will be available to him via the Inflation Reduction Act's array of carbon cutting provisions. Okay, this is part of 46's revamping his climate team. I wish he had an economy team and a quality of life team. And oh well. Okay. I wanted to ask the universe what they wanted to say about that because if you are familiar with Mr. Podesta, pardon me, he's been around for a while. He was Hillary's campaign manager. He's been tied to the Obama administration. When WikiLeaks put out a lot of emails, he was mentioned extensively in those. And if you'd like to do a little research and that's something you're not yet familiar with, you might need to be. I also don't find the man to be too photogenic. That's just me. And that's just him there. So, which you can find out more about if you do a little WikiLeaks and searching. Okay, so let's ask the cards. What's up with this appointment? What does the universe want us to know about this appointment? Now, I firmly believe that the original Mr. Podesta has been dealt with and processed. But let's see what the universe wants us to know about whoever is going to be acting in that role of that is playing the part of John Podesta. And what does the universe want us to know about that appointment, its duration, its efficacy, whatever the universe wants us to know? Let's find out. So, what does the universe want us to know about this role, this appointment? What information do you have to share with us, please, cards? Okay. Judgment. King of Wands. Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Hermit. Five of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay, the situation, this appointment is being indicated by the Judgment card. Now, Judgment means just that. This has been a thoughtful decision. I'm not quite sure yet who. Let's see what's going on here. Got the King of Wands, which is one of my white hat cards. Okay. And the King of Wands is very fair and very just. And so I'm getting that this appointment was meant to be one that, for those of us interested in politics, would make us go, what? Why him? Too controversial, I thought he'd been taken care of. Just one more time, just shaking things up a little bit here. Now, in the near past, our card here is the Eight of Cups, and that talks about going away for a time apart to search for something missing. And what is missing from this whole scenario is the original Mr. Podesta. Queen of Cups is here in the present. Now, the Queen of Cups, she does have some emotional intelligence, but she can be a little self-absorbed. And certainly those in politics tend to get a little bit, with a few exceptions that are wonderful, they tend to Start thinking me instead of we. And we're looking at the near future here. We got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is a wisdom card. And we've got the White Hats. White Hats tend to be working as part of the Alliance, which is multi-nations and possibly some off-world help. Now, like I always say, depending on your lens, what you're comfortable with, you can view that just as divine, but off-world, other race, benevolent beings, our future selves, whatever, this is truly an indication of good energies, okay? And we'll look at what the good energies are focused on. These people in this card, the clarified card, is the Five of Pentacles. Now, it's an earth sign. There's a struggle going on, struggle that has been voluntary. As you probably know, if you know a little bit of church history, back in time, the Catholic Church would offer to feed people that were suffering and homeless and indigent, but they had to convert to do it. And these people are willingly going their own way rather than adhering to structures that don't work for them. So this off-world beautiful energy is aware of the struggle we have, that we're trying to pull away from structures that haven't got our best interests at heart. Okay, now the less important advice card here is the Two of Pentacles, which kind of says it could go either way. It could go either way. He could be there, well, he might not. He might have some effect. I think with these Pentacle cards here, down here in the near future, we are being reminded that he is going to be in charge of some money and some funds, but we also need to be aware that those funds are fiat dollars, which are fairly worthless. And then, interesting, some additional cards here. We have the Death card, which doesn't mean that Mr. P has met his demise. We know the cards are telling us that already. This is that the situation is going to be somewhat drawn out, but not, it's just all part of this whole charade of the 46th administration winding down its final days. And the Page of Swords here, interesting to show up here, because this is a truth card and a diplomacy card. And look, he's pointing here at this situation. So truth is going to come out and things are going to be changing. And again, this is theater. It was deliberate on the part of the White Hats and the Alliance. So interesting situation. So the person playing the part, or will be in the role of Mr. Podesta, is going to be handing out some fiat dollar funds, not gold-backed dollar, and apparently is not going to have that much time in the role to do it. So, all right, that's it for this video. I thank you so much for your time and your attention. Your time is precious. All of ours is. We have just a finite amount on this planet and so much that we need to learn and grow. And I do appreciate you spend a little of your time with me. So find some joy today. Get outside, ground yourself, get some fresh air, and just think of things you love and people you love and embrace those, and stay joyful, because joy is good for us and fear is useless. And we know what we're supposed to be feeling according to the bad guys, but we also know what we're created to feel. And that is really good things for ourselves and others. So let's go for love and unity and just have a fabulous day. Thank you so much.